Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my January empties and low buy update video. I am going to start trying to remember to link my low buy plan in the description box down below. I have had some questions asking for the details on what the outline of my low buy plan is, and it's been a couple years since I've done that video, so I'm going to start linking that in the description box of my empties videos in case any of you missed it. Let's start with the empties. I don't have a lot of empties this month, and the empties I do have do not count for a lot of points. But I'm still moving stuff out, and January is notoriously a slow month for moving stuff out. There's this huge push to get to the end of the year, and then in January I like to start fresh. So I'm working on a lot of like newer products or less used products. So that's probably why I don't have as many empties. Let's get into it. I only have 2 body products. The first one is this little sample of lotion. It's like a kind of sample that you get when you have an overnight stay at a hotel or a motel. And it was in my advent calendar project pan, so really happy to have this out of my stash. Unfortunately, finishing this does not give me any points towards my low buy bank, but always good to get another lotion out, even one as tiny as this. I also finished a deodorant. The only reason I put my deodorants in my empties videos is to talk about what a great product this is. This is the Native deodorant. This scent was in Sweet Peach and Nectar. It was a slice of heaven. If you are into natural deodorants and you've never tried Native, I would highly recommend it. It is not perfect, but it is way better than any other natural deodorant I have ever tried. And the scent is divine, and it keeps me from being smelly, and it is aluminum free. I loved this scent very much. But of course, this does not count towards my low buy bank either. Okay, let's move on to the products I used on my face. I finished this deluxe sample of face wash from Kate Somerville. If you watched my inventory, you know that I love this product. I have like 4 more of these in my stash. Whenever I catch them on sale for 50% off, I stock up because it's a pricey face wash, but it's really good and it's gentle, but it works and I love it. I also finished this Very Cherry Bright Vitamin C Serum from Pharmacy. This came in like a sampler pack of different pharmacy products that I purchased at the VIB sale in November. And there is a small part of me that was kind of hoping this would smell like cherries, but it didn't. It didn't smell like anything. I don't know if this is enough product for me to really judge whether it was good or bad. I've said it a million times, but I'm horrible at judging serums. I just hope that they work, and I believe that they work, so I keep using them, but I have a really hard time like rating one serum over another, but I keep using them. So I used this one up. I also used up this sample of Shani Darden Retinol Reform. This came with that Sephora purchase as a free sample. Again, I don't really have much of an opinion on the product, but I'm glad I used it in a timely manner and moved it out. I don't consistently use retinols. Should I be? I probably should. I finished off this Green Clean from Pharmacy. This is another sample that came in the sampler pack from Pharmacy along with this one, and this is good. This is really good. I really enjoyed this a lot. I would compare this to the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. So I think that's what it's called. If you like that, but you're looking for a cruelty-free alternative, I would highly recommend this. It is very, very similar, but this is a cruelty-free brand. So I have another one of these samples, and I have some other oil-based cleansers to get through, but once I need to purchase a new cleanser, I think this is gonna be the winner. I also finished the sample of the Laneige Sleeping Care Water Sleeping Mask. This was nice. It soaked in very quickly and dried completely. I couldn't feel it on my skin at all. I would consider this like a summertime moisturizer though. It was not really as nourishing as what I need for this time of year. I mean, we're in the middle of January, well, we're at the end of January, and it is dry. It is very dry where I live, and this was not quite enough moisture for my skin at this time of the year. But every night I wore it, I kept thinking this would be great in the summer. So I would like this, but maybe only when there's a little bit more humidity in the air than there is now, because it is dry. And the last product I have in my empties for the face is my SK2 moisturizer, and this will be giving me a full point towards my low buy bank, and this was a very lovely moisturizer. I enjoyed this very, very much. I used every drop. I did not pay for this. I received this free for review purposes, I think from a company called Buzz Agent, which I haven't heard boo from in a long time. I wonder what they've been up to. Anyways, this is a very pricey product. I have gotten on their mailing list. I am considering repurchasing this product down the road, but for now, I need to get through some stuff. I don't want to buy one of these for like $200 something and just have it sitting around waiting while I use other stuff. So I'm glad I used it all. I'm glad I enjoyed it, but I'm not going to rebuy it yet. I have other things I need to get through first. Okay, I am really excited to talk about this next empty because one, I get a point towards my low buy bank, and two, it is a perfume empty. It is this guy right here. I finally finished my Tempo Solid perfume. Look at that. Look at that. It is all gone. Hazel and I used up every bit of this perfume. I do not want solid perfumes in my stash. This is very old. It was a hand-me-down from my mother. So glad it's gone. It's in my past, present, future project pan. Okay, let's talk about makeup empties. There's not a whole lot here, but again, happy to get the ones out that are leaving. The first one is just a sample of foundation from Tarte. This is the Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation in Light Medium Sand. This was in my Advent Calendar project pan. I also finished this lip gloss sample from Mary Kay in the shade Brownie. This was also in my Advent Calendar project pan. I'm always very excited to finish off a sample of a lip product. It feels like a full size, even though it's just a sample, and it took like 2 weeks to get through, so really good to have that gone. But that's not it for lip products. I also finally finished this guy right here. This was in my past, present, future project pan as well, and it always had a big question mark over it because I could not see where I was at with my panning progress. There's no way to measure, there's no way to know. It just has a sponge tip applicator and it clicks up. And it's really old. I've had it for a very long time. This was the Revlon Lip Glide. It was in the shade number 130. It didn't have a name. And I have 2 more of these, but I am so glad to have this one gone. Although this product is a bit ambiguous, I keep these in my liquid lipstick category. So I'm really excited to get my liquid lipstick category down by 1 with this guy leaving my stash and to have 1 less lip product overall. And I am gonna give myself a full point for this, of course. And the last empty I have for you today is the sample of High Beam from Benefit. I really cleaned it out really well. I mixed this in with my foundation to use it up. It was never in a project. It was kind of something I used up in between projects. And it only took, you know, like a month, but I did use it up. I took the stopper out and I really cleaned it out. It falls in my liquid illuminator category, and that is a category I don't feel like I need. I'm just really trying to use up that category completely so that I don't have those products anymore. I don't feel like I need to mix things into my foundation, but I'm really glad to have this gone, and I'm gonna give myself a half of a point for finishing this guy right here. So those are all of my empties for the month of January. Like I said, it was just a bunch of little samples that were laying around that I got finished up. Let's move on to my low buy update. Walking into the month of January, I was at a deficit of 12.5 points for my low buy bank, and I am only gonna give myself 3.5 points for the empties I talked about in this video. So that will take me to a deficit of 9 points for the month of January. The question is, did I buy anything? The answer is I did not buy anything. I did receive 1 product but it's not going to count against my low buy bank because it is a serum, and serums are a category that I do have under control. So I am not going to count this for or against my low buy. But the brand Glow did reach out to me on Instagram and offer to send me this to review it. And I'm really excited to try it out. I haven't used it yet. It's just called Glow Organic Plantain Anti-Wrinkle C Algae Serum. So I'm going to be trying this out over the next week or two, and I will put a post on Instagram and let you guys know what I think about it. But as far as I can recall, this is the only product that came into the house this past month. I did also get a shampoo and conditioner from Dove, an influencer, to review, but I don't count shampoos or conditioners for or against my low buy either. I think that's it. So that leaves my low buy bank at a -9. I'm in the hole still, always. I'm always in the hole. At least that's the way it feels. Maybe I will get myself out of it this year, but I need to get some more empties in order to do that. It was kind of a slow month for me, but we're getting there. We're heading in the right direction. That is it for this video, you guys. Like I said, if you missed my introduction to my low buy 2 years ago, I will have it linked in the description box for you to check it out so that you can see what I'm talking about. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.